This is my time of the day. The air and the sky are fresh, traffic is light, and the hours ahead are full of promise. Like a fisherman, I start out the day by catching what I know is going to bite. Northbound Q452 is 28 miles into a new crew who got on at Lakeland. Nothing out of the ordinary today. A single lumber center beam, scrap metal gonds, jumbo covered hoppers. Vitis Junction has long been the mainline hotspot for S-line rail fanning through Middle Florida. Lately, a sure thing has been Q652. Like 452 is for Miami, 652 is the general freight haul for Tampa. Tanks, gonds, and covered hoppers. Chasing and pacing can sometimes spice up an otherwise mundane find. E092 is on a fast run back to the coal mines after dumping its lading at the Indiantown, Florida power plant.
E092 13 northbound with engine 281 clear southeast.
I enjoy catching new operations on the railroad, new ways of improving efficiency. Here's one that likely makes for at least 2 happier crews. When running on time, Q452, emerging from Lakeland, and its counterpart, Q453 from Waycross, usually meet around Orange Heights. So CSX bosses designed a crew swap. The 2 trains pull up nose to nose, and the 2 crews change trains. The Lakeland crew going back to Lakeland, and the Waycross crew back to Waycross.
452, 3 inbound, JAO. Yes, this is Russell and Wyndham on this Q45203 inbound. We've got a dispatcher's bulletin number 94433, 72 total messages. I'd like to change that to read Q45303, outbound over.
I also discover a bonus on 453, a clinch field hopper. To me, it's always cool to see a family line soldier who just won't retire.
CSX 8770, engine 96, clear south in Waldo, northbound out.
All morning, the A770 had been dogging Q452 since both trains left Wildwood. Setting up at Waldo, we see why. With an AC-44 pulling 8 empty tie gonds, it must have been an easy run. If Vitis is the hot spot for Central Florida, Baldwin is surely the hot one in North Florida. Though I have sat for hours at Baldwin and seen nothing, this first Friday in December produced Q208 as soon as I arrived. Coming out of New Orleans across the Tallahassee line, 208 is all auto racks.
Q20802 got a clear signal south end of 4 extras. Engine 7877 north eye.
Just minutes behind 208, here is Q741. The daily move of Tropicana empties was at one time a straight hotshot from New Jersey to Tampa, but its new profile sends it into Jacksonville's Duval ramp and then out to Baldwin and south. On just about any sunny day, the southbound juice train is a nice catch, especially around the middle of the S line. This is downtown Bushnell on a beautiful December Sunday. A Kodachrome 25 day, my photographer buddy used to call it.
About 30 of them. CSX TEP 91015 CSX Engine 7 got a approach medium north end. Vitis southbound CSX 7 out.
A November ritual in Florida is catching the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey circus train. There were no fewer than 50 Florida rail fans on the chase this day at various spots between Folkestone and Tampa. My favorite is the US 98 bridge at Vitis.
CSXT lead engine 7 got a clear Zephyr Hill southbound direction. CSXT engine 7 out.
Skunked on the chase to Plant City by a closed crossing in Zephyr Hills, I leapfrogged to Tampa and the 78th Street access point to Yeoman Yard. Arriving in darkness, the circus train would first offload its animal performers, then the human stars and the hundreds of support crew. For the next 8 weeks, many of these traveling show people will live in Yeoman Yard right on the train, commuting by bus to the Florida State Fairgrounds to rehearse the new show for the new season. With fading daylight and supper waiting at home, I end my S-Line day at milepost S839, Tampa. This is Danny Harmon, out.